I've already uploaded videos on Samhain and the Welsh Calan Gaeth, but Cornwall similarly has its own festival celebrated on the night of October 31st, known as Allantide or St. Alan's Day. This day is the feast day of St. Alan, the 6th century bishop of Quimper, a town in Brittany. As with similar festivals such as Allantide in the rest of Christendom, the celebrations begin with the ringing of church bells. Allen apples were also given to friends and family. These were seen as a token of good luck. Many market stalls would be seen on the run-up to the festivities, so that people could purchase these shiny apples. At the turn of the 19th century we find the following description. The shops in Penzance would display Allen apples, which were highly polished large apples. On the day itself these apples were given as gifts to each member of a family as a token of good luck. Older girls would place these apples under their pillows and hope to dream of the person who they would one day marry. A local game is also recorded where two pieces of wood were nailed together in the shape of a cross. It was then suspended with 4 candles on each outcrop of the cross shape. Allen apples would then be suspended under the cross. The goal of the game was to catch the apples in your mouth, with hot wax being the penalty for slowness or inaccuracy. Another description comes from Robert Hunt in his book titled Popular Romances of the West of England. The ancient custom of providing children with large apples on All Hallows Eve is still observed to a great extent in St. Ives. Allen Day, as it is called, is the day of days to hundreds of children who would deem it to be a great misfortune were they to go to bed on Allen night without the time-honoured Allen apple to hide beneath their pillows. A quantity of large apples are thus disposed of at the sale of which is dignified by the term Allen Market. Divination games were recorded, including the throwing of walnuts in fires to predict the fidelity of partners, and the pouring of molten lead as a way of predicting the occupation of future husbands. The shape of the solidified lead somehow indicated this. In many parts of Cornwall, fires known as Tyndall fires were lit, in similar fashion to other Celtic festivals such as Samhain. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at the Cornish festival of Allantide. I'll be back with more videos soon. Until then, go to market.